Now it's time for our featured question of the week. And this week, our featured question comes from Gravehound, who writes,
Who would make up your A-team?
Well, Gravehound, that is a very, very good question. Let's go through them one by one. First of all, you got Hannibal. He's the leader, so he needs to be a leader of men. You know, he has unconventional plans that may seem crazy, but they always work. You know, he's like charming, he's smart, he's caring, people really like him. So clearly, my choice for this is George W. Bush. There is no one else who can pull off the combination of crazy schemes that work, who's as militant as he is, and who is, you know, just that much a leader of man. I'd follow him everywhere. Plus, the A-team is wanted by the government, and who does the government want more than George W. Bush back? Nobody. I mean, that's what everyone wants. They're clamoring for it. So yeah, clearly George W. Bush. Now the second member of the team is Murdoch. Now he's like insane. He's so crazy that everybody just kind of doesn't pay attention to him. He's basically the comic relief, and everybody laughs at how crazy he is. You know, that being said, the obvious choice is Al Gore. The man who invented the internet and global warming is the perfect candidate for an insane person that no one listens to. The third member of the team is Face. Now he's a pretty boy. The women love him. He's kind of a con man, but you know, he gets the job done, and he's smart, and people just love him. I'm kind of going a little out of the box on this one, but I think Mitt Romney would make a perfect Face. I mean, he's got the face, he's got the hair. You know, he's a little bit of a con man. Remember that time when everybody thought he was pro-choice? Haha, surprise! He's not pro-choice, because that's murder, and you'll end up in hell. And besides the fact, every week when they have that woman that Face, you know, falls in love with or whatever, Romney can just marry him, because he's Mormon. Hello? You know, and then, like, at the end of the season, he'll have, like, you know, 20 wives or whatever. And that's cool. You know, that's what they do, I guess. I've never been to Salt Lake, but yeah, I hear that's what they do. The best member of the team, B.A. He is a badass. No, seriously, that's what the B.A. stands for. He likes getting into fights. He's got facial hair. He's the strongest. Everybody's afraid of him. So clearly, there is only one choice for my ultimate A-team B.A. and that's Mr. T. Now I know what you were thinking. You were thinking, 04, you just described yourself. A complete badass that's the strongest in the world and who's afraid of nothing and everyone's afraid of him. But there are two reasons why I can't be B.A. on my ultimate A-team. First of all, I'd have to work with Al Gore, and I don't even know that that's possible. I mean, he'd just be like talking about global warming or some other made-up thing, and I'd be like, cut your jibber-jabber, you know, because he's gibbering and jabbering. But I don't know that I could do that for like 5 years. The second reason is, a lot of times they leave B.A. by the car, or the truck, or the van, or the steamboat, you know, whatever car they have. They're like, hey, B.A., stay here like a dog next to the car. And I do not stay by cars like a dog. I go inside where the plans are being made. And I look at the map and I can point to shit too. Be like, hey, let's all stand here where I'm pointing. Look, right here. Let's stand there. I can do that. Yeah, so, you know, there are a couple reasons why being BA is not the best in the world. Besides, I'd rather just watch the show anyway than, like, be on it or whatever. Well, that's all the questions for this week. If you want to leave me a question, you can post in this thread, you can PM me personally, or you can leave a YouTube comment if you'd like, although those will be ignored. I also have a little bit of a homework assignment for you. I know. I'm just curious what your Ultimate A-Team would look like. You know, I've got my Ultimate A-Team, and everybody knows how great it is. You know, it's better than yours. but I'm interested in seeing what you got. So go to noobtube.com, look for the UGC forum, and, you know, post your ultimate A-team. You could do it in picture form like I did, or you could just write out, you know, who would be on your team, you know, because you don't know how to use pictures and stuff. And it's tough to be as good at photo editing as 03 is. I mean, his photos look like, wow, that's really those 4 guys together. You know, it's not just cutting people's faces out in Microsoft Paint and then pasting them onto an existing photograph. You know, that's high-tech stuff. He's like texture mapping or whatever. Go to the episode 12 thread and show me your ultimate A-team. Well, I think that's it for this week. I got some grilling, blowing shit up, and celebrating freedom and democracy to do. So until next week, I'm done. Yob. With radioactivity, you know, because they were bitten by radioactive deer spiders. So they have super hearing and stuff, so you just sit there quietly. So it's like birth of Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and then birth of country, and then my birth. So you got 3. That's my 3 favorite holidays. I'm sure that's not a word.